Hello everybody, Luke back once again, this time to break down everything we know about the Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time remake. Now, the Prince of Persia, Sands of Time was one of the most popular games of 2003. When it was released, it brought back a classic franchise and opened it up to a new generation. Many consider this to be the best game in the Prince of Persia series, going back all the way to the original in 1989. The creators seem to hope that the remake this time will help push the game once again back into the mainstream with many other equally popular franchises. In this video, we're going to be breaking down everything we know about this game, including new details, rumors, and some information about the updated release date. Now, this game has been delayed and changed a few times over the last year or so, and we're going to be trying to break down everything we know into one video so we can do the research for you so you don't have to. Now, first though, if you're new here, help us out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, and hopefully we can help you learn something new about the world of gaming. Also follow me on Twitter, LukeBK, just like the channel here. I talk about video games and technology and so much more there. We really appreciate your support. Now, let's dive into it. Everything we know about the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. Now, the big thing to remember here is that this is a remake, not an HD upgrade. So an HD upgrade basically takes the previous game, improves the graphics, and maybe makes a few minor changes or improvements to it. But overall, you're playing the original game. Now, with a remake, you're basically recreating it from scratch. You're not just upgrading code, you're taking the original game, remaking it with the new engine, new generation, and go there. So keep that in mind when you're talking about HD upgrades versus remakes. Now, it does appear that this game will be more in line with some other remakes, for example, Final Fantasy VII, who pretty heavily diverged from the original Final Fantasy game. Even though it roughly followed the same storyline, or more than roughly followed the same storyline, it was a departure from the original. This seems to be much more in line with the original game, but with updated graphics, updated voice acting, updated gameplay mechanics a little bit. Now, the game will have updated graphics and gameplay, but the first trailer left many fans out there concerned, saying that the graphics didn't live up to what they expected for like a PlayStation 4, Xbox One quality. This left the developers to rush to try to improve that and some gameplay elements, and has resulted in several delays. Not fully sure exactly what all the delays are or the causes behind them, but Ubisoft has said they are very committed to making this not just a good game, but a great game. We'll have to see what happens. So I wouldn't necessarily look for any dramatic changes when it comes to the storyline or the different levels. While you may notice some minor changes here and there, developers say that this will be pretty close. The big remake here is the fact that it's totally being reprogrammed from scratch. This isn't trying to save any code from previous games. This is taking it, redeveloping it into a next generation game for next generation consoles. Now, the release date has been delayed several times as they try to do this. Currently, it's delayed indefinitely, but there are reports that Ubisoft is targeting a first quarter 2022 release window. Exactly when that means is a little up in the air. Ubisoft actually has their first quarter fiscally in the second calendar year, which means it starts around April. And I haven't been able to confirm if that first quarter 2022 is calendar year or fiscal year. So I would say it's safe to go out there and say first half of 2022 is currently the target date. As always, though, the game is subject to delay. Again, don't be surprised if the game doesn't come out then. We'll see. Ubisoft definitely seems to be going down the path of get it right or don't do it at all. And they're going towards the get it right. No, I would not expect this to be canceled. I do believe this game will come out as expected. Now, the supported platforms have been announced as PC, PS4, and Xbox One. There was a leak from a game seller that listed it for the Switch also. Not confirmed at this time. And on the PC, it will be exclusive to the Epic Game Store and Uplay, with Uplay Plus support at release if you're a subscriber. Now, couple things. One of the reports about the delay that was rumored came out, said that they are looking at trying to upgrade this to the new Xbox and the new PlayStation 5. Not confirmed yet, but I would be very surprised with all these delays pushing out to 2022 is if in this day and age you're not going to release a big game like this on the PS5 and new Xbox Series XS, because it just doesn't make sense. Why would you put all that work into it? Well, that's what we know. I'd love to hear what you think. Are you excited about this game? Are you worried? Were you part of the camp that looked at the graphics of the trailer and said, you know what, this doesn't look up to the standards that we would expect from Ubisoft and the Prince of Persia series? Or are you just happy to get the game updated for your new ones? Leave me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, help us out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, as we do all kinds of research for you, trying to break down everything we know about a game like this so you don't have to do the research yourself. Thanks for your support. We'll be back with another video real soon. And check out our over 100 videos taking a look at other games out there right now.